So we have Gordon is back. We're going to do some dinking, some lessons. I just want to see where we're at. How'd Patty play down there?
Standard day after a lesson, you kind of take a step back.
Yeah, okay.
Thinking about everything, talking about everything.
All right, this is actually Gordon's microphone he's letting me borrow since mine broke. I have the new one coming today, which will have two mics, one receiver, sorry. So he's been on vacation, Gordon, for a couple weeks, and now he's back. He says he has it all down. He really doesn't need lessons anymore, but I forced him. These are pretty good, though. So with Gordon, we're working on the magic angle, the control grip magic angle, which it looks like he's pretty solid. So I just noticed this is what we're fixing on Gordon, is that block. If you aren't a superior, super fast, crazy fast person, if you're paddle ready, it's hard to get a block. So I say block ready, get the block ready. Oh, sorry. Always have your block ready. You hit and get ready to defend. Strike, defend, defend, defend. Always ready. So see how he has that angle? The ball just goes over. So that was kind of new. So we developed some power with this. The control grip isn't huge on power. I mean, you can get plenty of power, but it takes a little getting used to. So he seems super comfortable. Oh, he made it. Okay, I'm pretty impressed. That was really good. So you told me you came with a different attitude. Instead of being kind of lacking confidence going on the court, you said, I'm just going to have confidence. I'm going to destroy these people.
I'll beat you. I'll beat Mark a lot, and I may not, but I'm going out there thinking I can.
Okay.
But the big thing I'm doing is every dink, I'm choosing a spot.
So he's saying every dink he's choosing a spot. He's choosing to be confident instead of worried about his shots. Which I feel that's why I like this way to play. The Pickleball Made Easy system. You can think of your targets. You don't have to think of how your paddle is. Just out. Yeah. So the Pickleball Made Easy system with the comfort grip and the magic angle, you don't have to think. Once you get it, you can start thinking about targets because the hitting the ball is automatic. Some people are going to get it quicker than others. Some people, it's just going to happen. That's my bailout. Right now, yeah, you look super confident. See if I can break that. I try to get in Gordon's head because it's so easy. But we'll see.
There's too many others.
He's pretty tough right now. Pretty tough. Oh, that was good. it.
So I'm
Skipper.
getting
Yep.
more confident in driving that.
Pushing through it.
Just pushing it. No change to anything.
So that is key. So what I'm telling people, when you got the magic angle, you can actually accelerate through that shot. And it's pretty much that angle is going to clear this net. And you can surprise people with it. That's kind of a power move. Plus it puts a ton of backspin on it. So it crumbles on the opponent's paddle. And it's super safe. Super safe. So that's what he did there. And with that backspin, it actually helps, if it hits this net, it helps clear it.
I'm not as confident pushing through it on the forehand.
Okay, the forehand, he says he's not as confident pushing through with the magic angle. So we can work on that. So squat and lift. Paddle to the ground, lift. That's that chomp right there. Dang, Gordon. I had to be ready for that one. That was great defense. He cheated. Cheater. That was very nice. Totally controlled. So Gordon has an issue with kind of, I call it freaking out. When somebody's going to hit hard at him, he kind of does all this movement. But there he's staying super calm. Super calm. Let the ball hit the paddle. And it goes over. It's amazing. Nice. So I was trying something there. It didn't quite work as I wanted. Okay, we're going to do the drop, a drop, redrop drill. So I'm going to go on that side. It's just to, so you're going to be, I'm going to be at the net. You're going to drop the ball. You're going to do the bailout drop. Drop, you're going to lift it up and over.
Yep.
I'm going to hit it back to you.
Yep.
You're going to drop again. Yep. Then this guy does a soft fourth to the feet.
Do I come in behind mine or not?
You don't, yes, come in behind that second drop.
If I can.
Yeah.
Let's see if I got it.
Right, same with, my new drill is squid game drill, red light, green light, where you need to be completely stopped when this person's, and we'll do that drill in a second. The first one, you actually drop it. You're just going to drop and you're going to bail out drop. I'm going to hit it back to you and then you're going to drop again and follow it. Now you drop again and you're going to follow it and I'm going soft four to the feet. And then we can just play this out. Nice. So that's the drill. You got it? So bail out drop. I give it back now and I do a soft four to the feet. Okay, so he stopped maybe a little too early. He probably could have gained a few more feet, but I'd rather have you stop premature than run through the ball. Okay, that's why we drill. That's why we drill. So these are a little high. Soft fourth, and then we're going to play this out. That was excellent. That's just letting the ball hit the paddle. So he went backwards because he was in trouble. So he gave himself some room, which is good. and then he just overcooked that one. So this I like to put a little pressure on Gordon, because if he can handle the pressure. Nope, I went out. So I knew he was going to come back, so I tried to go behind him, but I overdid it. So this is the bailout third. He's getting just too deep, but I'd rather have it deep. I'd rather have it deep and over than in the net. Oh, he got me. I tried to chop that one. And hey, I still got it. I forgot about it till it came in my vision. Okay, let's do a few more on this side and then we'll switch. Okay, bail out lob. This is the lob, re-lob to the soft fourth drill. I just let that ball hit my paddle for the most part. Nope, he missed, so he's got to come into my side. And we're getting, so this works for this guy too. The soft, working on his soft fourth. Yep, so I hit it out. So this one, you can attack the fourth. When he's doing a bailout lob, this one, I can attack the fourth because I want to get it back to him. And this one, I want a soft fourth to the feet. And then we play it out. So it gave me a volley, and I just cooked them. Okay, let's go this our side. Make sure this is good. Everybody enjoying this? All right, here we go. Lob, re-lob drill. The bailout lob. So he didn't know what I was doing, so he just stayed put, which is what you do. He had a super high drop, very attackable. That is not attackable. And now, since he heard that, he's being extra cautious. But I'd rather have it over than hit the net. So you're doing like kind of a full windup there.
Okay.
The bailout lob is a squat and lift, right? Okay, now I'm gonna go soft fourth. Dang it, David, don't miss. Don't miss. There you go. Okay, good job. Okay, this one, when you do this lob, this drop, I want it bounced in front of you and lifted like that. I don't want it on the side. This is the bailout. So the bailout is...
Okay, can I do them backhand then?
Sure.
I'm going to bounce in front of me. I want those all.
However you want to do it. But this is the bailout lob. So it's when a ball's spinning like crazy, you just want to get low and lift. Or if you just got trapped, low and lift. So that's, we're practicing the bailout, oops. The bailout drop. The bailout drop. So we drop it in front of us. That was really good. So that's an attacking dink that he's going to have naturally. I typically don't like this thing, but if he's confident enough to do that, then it's going to work great. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you're getting them over, but they are way deep. So start drawing it back in. So I can go to the feet there. If he comes up midway and I have a way to chop at his feet, I'm going to do it. No. Let's go. I want like a shortstop, like an infielder. My feet are even, really. My feet are even. I drop in front of me. I launch it. So no step back on this one. And you can do 2 hands. You can do 1 hand. You can do 4 hand. But I want it in front of you. There you go. Soft forward to the feet. We're in the cat and mouse dink battle. So that's going to be his style, probably. I tried to overdo it. It wasn't there. The bailout drop. It's like a third baseman. Yep, there you go. So he came in and just got trapped. So this soft fourth, it's unattackable. If I give that person a volley, let's see, let me give him a volley. They can attack. Good hands. So I caught him moving there. He gave me a volley here. You know, anybody's in trouble. I don't care who you are. Soft fourth, good pickup. That's a volley. I'm gonna save it with my left hand. There's a. No, I get my volley. Yep. I got in trouble. I wanted to super carve it, super slice it, but it wasn't a good shot. That was good. Feet planted. Finger. So that is the issue with this grip, is every once in a while you're going to hit your finger. It just is what it is. Okay, that's good. So now I'm going to do the drop. You're going to be the guy up. Yeah. Because I want you to see, this is the bailout one. So my normal one's going to be that, right? So my bailout is that. I want it out in front of me. I want to get low, squat and lift. So to practice that, I drop it in front of me and I just lift. And then he's going to hit it back and then I'm going to drop. So he gave me a volley there. He shouldn't have done that. But that's why he said it exactly. He goes, I got a volley, even though it was a good one. I came in faster than he expected. But that's what happens in the real game. So you think you're keeping them back because everybody says, oh, keep them back, keep them back. That's bullshit. You need a soft fourth to the feet. You need to bounce it at their feet. Because they close that distance, they get a volley. They smash you and your partner. It happens all the time. Good. That's what happens when you got a good block, man. Somebody's still in their shot. Somebody's still in their shot, their attack, and you just popped it past them. It was good. Just out. Don't volley. When you're within this back third, don't hit volleys. Let the ball go. So his job is to give. So typically on that one, he would do the bailout shot. And go ahead and do it if you get trapped, because the shot would be the bailout to here. But the problem with drilling one-on-one sometimes is it's so cooperative that you hit it back to the person on purpose. When in the game, you do that too, where you should hit it to the hole. Maybe I do step. Yeah, that's why I don't volley from there. And then it's red light, green light. Red light, green light, squid game. Squid game. Get out of your head.
It's you.
It is me.
Get out of my head.
Once you can play with me, you can play with anybody. He's worried about me criticizing, which I do. Oh, that was good. Okay, let's go on.
Always from the forehand. I try to practice at night, but I'm not backhand every time.
Okay, good.
Forehand, I think I'm hanging out.
So what he's saying is, when he hits a backhand, he gets in his defense, his block position all the time. Because the practice is at home, you can just walk around with your paddle, pretend to do a swing, and you go back into your block, back into your block, back into your block. So he's saying he's having trouble doing it with his forehand. All right, we might get some construction noise here. So as long as I trust that my partner, if that ball is going to bounce, that they're going to be up in front of that ball, that allows me to do the bailout. If they aren't up there blocking and they're back here with me, it doesn't work. That person can attack all day. This game's a partner game. It's a partner game. Me. So I can vary the speeds and the pace. One hard, one soft. That really, you can get free shots out of that. The main goal is getting it over that net. See how I squat and lifted? And he just did a perfect fourth. Perfect. Most people would try to hit it back to their feet. He just roasted the person. Grip too hard, just missed it. The sun, nothing. So I like this drill. Because look at that, man. I'm just getting it up and over. You know? I'm making sure it gets up and over. It's the bailout drop. It's not my attack drop. It's not the attack drop. It's the squat and lift. So just keep it a minute until he coughs one up. Oh no, we got the squeaker machine. Okay, let's get a drink. I think you need to work on this squat and lift more. You need that drop.
Oh yeah, no, I've been using it, maybe wrong, but
I think probably wrong. I mean, your style of it, but we're here to
no, I agree.
correct it, to perfect
I also
it.
find that in drills and lessons, my drops are better in games that go higher.
Yeah, so he's saying in the games, it's kind of because it's cooperative, you know. Plus, you're not worried about screwing up your partner, so it's easier to flow. When you get in a game, you're worried about screwing up your partner. They're building 4 new courts up here. That's where the construction's coming from. Okay, I want to work on this again. So you're here.
It's hard for me to start. Like, can you feed them to me?
No. Nope. I want, if you can do this,
Okay, good.
you can practice on your own with a bucket of balls. So he wants me to feed him because it's easier for him, but that's not what we're here for. Let me check the camera. It's still going. Still good. Okay, so it's a third baseman. Squat, lift. Squat, lift. I don't care how high they are. I just want them to land in that kitchen. And then we're just going to do that. Perfect. And that's not even attackable. He can go so high on this. That one might be attackable, but if they land up in here, I try to land it in here, the 1, 2, 3 zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in dynamite doubles. 1, 2, 3 are neutral, unattackable areas. That's too deep. So really get a squat going. That is it right there. The bailout drop is a squat and lift. I want that paddle on the ground almost. Paddle on the ground and lift. Plus what it teaches you is that you can open this paddle all the way. That is perfect. And you can get a crazy high arc. You never bring the net into play. And you could practice this on your own with a bucket of balls, a barrel of balls, 1,000 balls. This is the bailout drop. And then once you get comfy with it, you can start adding a little spin. So this is, you got to realize that you are bailed out. You are hoping, you're just trying to save the point. So your partner would be up front here to block that gap. So this guy with the bailout drop can come up slow. So they're just too deep. But that's, I mean, it takes drilling, guys. Nothing is a miracle. Okay, we can do the same thing with a reset. Okay, so come mid-court and do resets with it. About right? Yeah, that's good. There. That's the exact shot. It's how we do with somebody's really spinny or somebody just fires one 100 miles an hour at you. We squat and we lift. Hey, that's a good drill. So 2 people, I can squat and lift also. And that one's gonna bounce high enough for me not to have to squat. Squat, lift. Yep, squat and lift. So let's go drops from this side. Squat and lift drill. And then I'm gonna squat and lift also and send it back to him. This is good leg work. I'm gonna let everything bounce and then look. A lot of people take this fourth out of the air. So this would be his third, right? So I have the fourth. A lot of people try to take it out of the air and then they end up popping it up. So a lot of times if it's way up, then I can take it out of the air. But if I have to stretch it all, I want it to bounce and then I have the whole court to see. I can watch for poachers. I can send it back to his feet. I can put wicked slice on it. That's excellent. Right there is what we want.
Difference there is I relax my grip.
Okay. So what he said there, because that was perfect, he relaxed his grip. So I have another microphone coming that has two mics, so he'll be able to talk, or my student, whatever student it is. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to do that. You're going to watch and see if it's going to be a good drop, and you're going to move up to mid-court. I'm going to hit it to you, and you're going to do it again. All bailouts.
Move on the first if it's easy.
Correct. Yep. And you'll get as far as you can and stop. The next one's going to be just do another bailout, reset, and then it's over. So he's going to get, this is kind of red light, green light drill. That's it. Perfect. So he's going to get as far as he can until this person's going to hit. Then they have to be stopped. I felt like he was moving a little bit. What'd you feel? You weren't set. Yeah, okay. He's living in the past. Okay, so that's it. We're just...
I don't know any other way to take that.
That was it. Let it skip hop off. Just perfect. That's... Without you being low, that's an impossible shot. Yep. That's where people flip.
I mean, that's just a skip hop thing.
Just a skip hop with the control grip at the magic angle. Control grip at the magic angle. Yeah, so I felt he could have been stopped a little quicker. No?
No, right there, kind of caught, you put it on my right toe.
Yeah.
Which is...
Just right there, yeah.
I couldn't get my, I dropped my paddle down, and when I did that, like my wrist,
yeah.
I did that at the angle.
Okay, he lost his angle. I mean, it was almost perfect. Okay, good. Let's keep going. So the bailout drop, red light, green light drill, he needs to be stopped when this person's hitting. And then, look, he made it up. He neutralized the shot. That's the goal with the bailout drop, is to get back to neutral. You are in trouble. You're trying to get back to neutral. Okay, so now you are going to work your way all the way up. Yeah. So that's good. I just want to attack him. I want to be super aggressive here. Okay, let's go this side. Okay, bailout drop to the red light, green light drill, Squid Game. Bailout drop. He's just trying to get to neutral. He's in trouble. I am in control. Oh no. So he lifted and hit down instead of just staying put. You lifted up where all you needed was that. Okay, he's just trying to get to neutral. He's just trying to neutral. I'm trying to be aggressive like a banger. Same thing. You lift it up and then hit down. That's why I like the cat paw. You know? So he's just trying to neutralize me. Perfect. He won. He won the battle. You get a gold star.
One of my points, I sent you the 6 or
Yeah.
Stay down. I'm down at the net.
Yeah, that's where that comes in. The cat paw. Yeah, when you go up and Lisa does the same thing. Up and down. Doesn't do it.
It's also, if I've got a pin back or we're digging, I need to be down.
Yeah.
Because I see everything better.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not doing that.
So it's saying he needs to be down. I get when I'm playing tournaments. Rec ball, I don't do it as much. Tournaments, I call it my tournament squat, and I am way down there because I can see that ball coming. I can let balls go by. My tournament squat. I don't do it all the time in rec ball. That was so good. That was so good. Instead of going to neutral, you got me. This is a good drill. So we're doing bailout drops to squid game. Bailout drop to squid game. No, he freaked out a bit. He was moving. He wasn't ready for the shot to come back. Always be closing. Always be ready. There. That one you look comfortable and you were able to see the whole court and direct it.
So I actually think I do a little bit better against you on defense than offense.
Okay.
So the previous point, you're right about everything I did wrong, but I would say the genesis was that I felt like I was offensive and I went for something.
Okay.
Defense, it's just like, okay, calm, we're going to play.
Because, yes, so when he goes offensive, it kind of changes your game. You change your mindset and you make errors. I do the exact same thing when I play. When I go offensive, it's out of control. It's not controlled. When I do, how about offensive defense? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like a counter striker, that's where whenever I would spar MMA and boxing, if I went offensive, man, I would get just tagged. But whenever I would just counter off of their move, I did great. So
tennis players that make a living off of being a counterpuncher.
there you go. I like being a counter puncher. That's the book Lisa read by Brad Gilbert. Winning Ugly or something is a super good book. Yep. So get that. Even though it's a tennis book, it works for pickleball. Called Winning Ugly by Brad Gilbert. So that was Losing Ugly.
Yeah. That's the toughest one for me.
That's where that third baseman comes in. Or shortstop, I mean, because I was a shortstop. Almost, it was really good, and just the angle, lost the angle slightly. Maybe hit it off center. That's what the heavier paddle is, about 10 ounces. So I built this one up to 10. Yeah. And we built Lisa's up to, I think, 9 or 8.7, because it was 8.2. Yours is probably 8.2. And we need to get it to probably 9. Stay in there. That's where you go up and it goes down. So he goes up and like kind of rolls it with that angle. So if I'm here, I can cat paw or I can just block. But I don't want to raise up and hit down. Excellent. That was it right there. Cat paw. Calm, calm. Yep. And then I don't feel like I have anything and I force something because he's got it. It's like, how do you get it through a guy who doesn't miss? You don't. You go to the other guy. That's good. I'm going to attack. Okay. So the first one you got flinchy and wasn't able to get back. Did you feel that? Instead of just steady watching that ball hit the paddle, he kind of got flinchy and then wasn't able to get the next one. Okay, let's get a drink. What do you think? I think this is what you need.
It's all good.
Yeah. It just, yeah, and just getting reps in. Maybe we'll do the perfect 4 now. I think Lisa was going to come. We'll see.
we do the perfect fork and we make it perfect on the serve so I can work on my serve?
Perfect on the serve. What do you mean?
I'm trying to get confidence in my forehand serve.
Okay.
But it's not this percentage. You know, I can do the backhand when most, not 100, but close.
Yeah, and serves he can practice on his own easily with a bucket of balls. So,
okay, fine.
But we're gonna do it the perfect 4, but you have to make the serve.
Okay.
Practice your serve, and I won't.
Practice it, but make it. I got it.
Well, I'm not gonna freak out. I mean, you can practice your serve another time.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try to practice back and I'll go.
I want you to practice it and feel pressure on it, though, too. Okay. Sorry about the construction, but I'd rather have 4 new courts.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, right. Sorry, not sorry, because I'll take the courts, man. Okay, so we'll add this camera. We're gonna add a second camera to the perfect 4 drill. And maybe I can edit it. Okay, it's all the way backed out. Huh?
Lisa's here. I would be taking a lesson if I did that.
No. She gets plenty of time with me. Too much, she'll say. Okay, so we're gonna do this view right here. So it's the perfect 4 drill. Serve, return, drop, soft 4 to the feet. And then we'll play out the point. Okay. And then we'll play out the point. What time is it? Okay, we got 18 minutes. Okay. So we're going to do 5, 5, 5, 5. So he's got to play in my square, though. That was in! Cheater. The wife cheats. So that's my soft 4 to the feet, and now we're going to play it. That was a nice looking shot there. Good. Nice. Not good. This thing, it's like I could wring this out. The water dripping. Yep. Oh, it's called the perfect 4, not the bad 4. So he's working on his forehand. Serve. So that was to the feet, right? Everything to the feet. I got to be ready for this one. Everything to the feet and let out balls go out. He wasn't ready for me to attack that, but you always be ready. Okay, ABR, always be ready. Always be ready. So I'm working on a different return. Oh, I was lazy. It was a great drop. I was lazy. And I went for too much. Was that in? Yours? Okay. So we just played it out. Even though I missed, we played it out. I like the lob serve a lot. Play it. That's a shot that gets good, good, good. So I got him just, he didn't have to move that much. He could have just basically stepped and dropped stepped and just had all the time in the world. Kind of panicked. Hit the panic button. That was good, nice and smooth. So that's where normally he would bail out. If you have to do the bailout, do it. Because I don't want you practicing that. The bailout dink. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Now I gotta reset. Oh, he got me. He got me. Is that 5? Okay, my turn. So this is a new serve I'm working on. So he chips and charges. I'm just letting it skip hop. So that was good. You stayed still. It just didn't go. He stayed calm. That was good. So the perfect 4 is a heli spar down in my doubles drill. We do 5 each. So here, his goal is to chip and charge. He wants to get to that kitchen line and put pressure on my drop. That was excellent. Great timing on that. Hidden. So, yeah, so what did he do there? Hit a giant out ball, huh? Somebody's winding up mid-court. You got to think, let it go first. Because otherwise, the person will never stop. So I went in like I'm going hard, and I just popped it down. So a lot of this is disguise. I think that's 5. The more you can disguise shots, the better. I mean, after you're proficient. Yeah, I gave him a lollipop. Normally he would have attacked that in front of him and burned. I would have burned my partner there. But it's okay, waiting for another one, and the other one was even easier. Whew, I'm tired. He did good, man. He made me hit a volley, but I was all the way back here, so that's fine. If a guy's not a tennis player, and you know they're not a tennis player, you can give them volleys all day back here. He stepped back, he did the right thing, he had all the time in the world, and just... Okay, what was your thought process when you did that last one? Yeah, that went too high, I got the attack.
I was trying to go there.
Okay, okay.
And then once I did, I should have just gotten that on my head and recovered it here. Eventually, likely get going. Instead, I stood and watched the bad shot.
Right there. You can always... You hit a bad shot, so be it. Now, stay in the game. Save your bad shot. Get ready to defend. 2 more. So he's chipping and charging well. So he gave me a volley. He turned me into a young pro. typically everybody else, that was a good shot. Okay, I'm gonna do an inside out serve. Oh, that took all my skill to get that one. Oh, I can't see. So that's perfect. So with the sun right there, he lobbed up into the sun. So good, smart. What time we got?
7. We started.
I think that was awesome.
Get better. We have time.
But this is the good part about that is it's real, but it's not real, you know?
It's more, that drill is more pressure than any other that we do.
Yeah.
So it's good to take, you know, the drilling up to the next level with that.
Look at that. Oh, okay. Great session. I'm ready for this humidity to be done. It's going to be hot today. It's not the heat, man. It's the humidity. Okay, great job with Gordon. He'll learn from that, and he watches them, and he learns, and he wants to do better every time. I love it. He's a great student. He's a perfect student. Okay. Unlike my wife, you heard me. I'm just kidding. CoachDavidLive.com. See ya. Boop. Like, subscribe, share if you want.